What's going on, everybody? This is Raptor Dad Gaming, and tonight we're going to quick up some DCS. I know I didn't plan on doing this, I really didn't, but my Elgato HD 60S capture card gave me the bird today, so here we are, in the interim of trying to get another one. I suppose I could have did Ace Combat, and I still might do Ace Combat next week, but for this week I wanted to really jump on some DCS. Been pretty busy these last couple of weeks. Been a little bit of a grind, so yeah. You know what I'm saying? Limitless! What's going on, bro? How we doing? So we gonna get it popping. Let's do some Meteor Mix. We'll get this rolling, some Zone 5 to get the night started. Let me know if you're hearing the game audio and anything else coming through. And we'll get started with our favorite Meta dogfighting server. See if we can get into some 1v1 PvP action. And then from here, I'm debating. Are we gonna go Tempest, Blue Flash? We'll see what pops up in the chat if anybody's got a preference. Either Tempest, Blue Flash, Star H campaign. It's the 80s flight there with MiG-29s, Su-27s on the red side. And, well, MiG-21s too for that matter. And then F-15s and F-14s, I forgot about that. F-14s on the red side too, versus F-15s, Mirages, and what else on the blue side? That's the main things that I fly anyway. I think it's A-10s and Su-25s for the attackers, but I don't do attackers. I will someday, but not today. Let's see, we got a lot of folks here tonight for Meta, so we'll see what happens. It'll be some pretty righteous competition. We'll see if everybody's in the big team deathmatch or they actually a lot of 1v1s. Either way, there should be plenty of fighting to go around, so we'll see what happens. I'll get rid of this since we're not needing that. Bloop. Hopefully everybody's doing well, staying positive during the holiday season. It can always be difficult, so make sure you take a second to throttle back. I know it's easier said than done sometimes. You're ripping and running, trying to get everything done, trying to get gifts and everything for everybody, but be sure to take some time for yourself and throttle back. And at the end of the day, if said person does not get a gift, you'll be okay. You know, you'll still have time to get it done. You know, you gotta make sure you're okay, because if you're not there to enjoy it, or if they're not there to enjoy it, then, well, it doesn't really matter now, do it. So, do not forget to take care of yourself in the midst of taking care of everyone else. Hanging tough? Awesome, man, glad to hear. Hopefully things, you say hanging tough. So, you know, the little things I've come to learn when a male says, hanging tough, doing okay, I'm alright. Generally, that's not the case. I'm not going to ask right now while on the stream. I'll hit you up later, Limitless. But, yeah, mildly concerning. Because I know that's how I am, too. You know, I mean, that's just kind of what we've been trained to, you know. It's just not what we do. If we're going through the grit, we just grit it out, and that's it, right? So, yeah. I guess we're going to fight Miss Mars right now. So, let's do some F-18 action. Let's see if we can get it on. Let's see what we got. Alright. Whoa. Okay, Hammock's coming up. Have not fought here before. Looks pretty cool though. Not seeing said person on the radar. I guess we'll just hover here and see what happens. Oh, got an F-18 on the nose. I guess they must have reslotted. There they go. 4-point-some miles out. A little bit fast. Alright, so with the Hornet, we're going to go ahead and talk about merge speeds. We want to be about 425, 430. So you can see I throttled back. I've got my air brakes out. I'm going to go ahead and pop it over here. Here we go. Burner's coming up. Air brakes coming in. I'm going to come over the top here. I'm going to try to point my nose right in front of them. And slice right in front. I'm going to put myself in a lag pursuit in doing so. This will enable me to hopefully stay with them. I've got a good amount of energy. I'm at 220. Coming over the top. I am bleeding off a lot of energy. I'm a little bit concerned, but we'll find out. I'm still at the rear quarter at 190 knots on the dive. Holy crap, they got their nose up. Whoa, that scared me. Alright, this is going to get real bad real fast for us. I'm not careful. I'm going to try to roll out of this vertical. Holy crap, they're pulling the ankle. Alright. Paddle switching. Try and get this nose on you real quick. Nope, not happening. Just enough to scare you, maybe? Alright, air brake's coming off. They're gonna get the nose down on us. I'm dead. Yep. They're gonna get nose. Holy crap, did they just silhouette us? I think they silhouetted us, yo. Holy crap, they silhouetted us. They literally shot all the way around us. Are we gonna pull out of this? I don't think we're gonna pull out of this. If we do, we're gonna be extremely disadvantaged. Yeah, this is not good. Oh, this is good. What? What are you doing out front? You should have been behind me. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. Thank you. Thank you? ... Unless they're just messing with me at this point, they're just gonna raid around me because they got the speed advantage. Which they definitely are. I'm trying to get my speed back, but I'm a little bit too slow. I can't make this happen. I need to... I'm gonna unload deliberately. Unloading just means that you're flying level, so you get your energy back, and you see we did. Cornering speed for the Hornet, you want to be at about 370 ideally. I want to pull a lot of angle because I need to get defensive here. I need to get my nose a little bit away from him, so I'm going to go fast. And I'm going to pull off a lot of angle. Now I'm going to drop the nose here. I'm going to paddle switch just a bit so I can bleed off some of this excess energy. I'm going to stop. I'm going to maintain a little bit of high speed for a bit. Because I am not doing well rating right now. I am doing bad. You want to try to be consistent at about that 380-ish thereabouts. I might be getting some degrees here, but it overall is not great. Yeah, I'm still getting rated here. Not good. Not good. Oh, but yeah, you want to ultimately try to be consistent. They're at my rear quarter. That's not where we want to be. I don't want them to be at my rear quarter. I'm gonna try my best to be consistent, and we'll see what happens here. Maybe I can pull out a dub. Woo! That was close. Might be getting a couple degrees here. Here we go. We'll see. Looking a little positive. Okay, kind of getting a couple. I can, if you look up 90, that's kind of my point of reference. Is what I'm going off of. Is if I look up straight ahead here, am I seeing them, or am I seeing more or less of them? Oh man, I'm bingo fuel. Oh, I did take a hit because I should not be this low of fuel, so I took a hit. It wasn't that bad of a hit because I'm still flying with no prop for the most part, but I'm leaking fuel, so I'm fierce. Alright, so I gotta do some pilot stuff here. Otherwise, else I'm gonna get drained out of fuel. That's a sucky way to lose, let me tell you. But hey, we are getting positive. Look at that. I'm looking up a little bit. I can see my HUD now, and I see them. So that means that we are positively rating around them. That's good. They bled off some energy. You saw the contrails there. You saw the little vapor. So they pulled a lot to try to get some angles to get away from me, which is good. I'll keep my energy, and I'm just going to gradually stay positive around them. I got to be careful with my speed or my fuel. But for the most part, we're doing okay. So I'm going to push it back up to the 380 range. I'm going to ease off just a bit, give them some degrees, but in hopes that I get to cash it in here, right here. We're just going to play this cautious game here. I'm at 400, I'm getting fast, so I'm going to cash in some of the speed. This is what it's all about. I will take the negative fight all day long. I'm afraid that they know that they did some damage to me, and that's why they're doing this. But again, you see where my HUD is, you see where they are. We are definitely winning this fight. The problem is, I don't know if I got enough fuel to make it mean anything. Staying nice and low. We're at 400 knots. Good, 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 good. I'm going to bleed off all this energy. See, I'm fast here. That's okay. Go to sleep. Oh, look at that. We're pulling them in HUD, baby. Let's go. Let's freaking go. We're gapping them. Let's go. That's more of a race term, but, you know. It's kind of the same thing, right? Same principles. Oh, here we go. I'm going to come off burner. I'm getting fast. I'm coming off burner. Oh, we got a chance. I had a chance to pull him into the HUD. I was just too fast. Come on, man. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, man. Something like that. I said that out loud. Alright, we are definitely at their rear quarter. We're going to get some energy here. We're going to push it back up to about 400 knots. I'm going to pull them into the HUD and try my best to kill them. Not quite happening this go around, though. Fuel state. Oh, 580. Come on. I'm pulling all the G's here on this one. Coming off burner. Getting fast. Pulling burners. I gotta try to do this. I can't tell. I couldn't make it happen. And I bled off all my energy in doing so. That wasn't worth it. Shoot. Alright, so I gotta unload, try to get that energy back as quick as possible. And take one quick shot. Looks like they're leveling out, so they might be out of fuel themselves, actually. Yeah, they are. Holy crap. Oh, they are. Look at that. Okay. Hey, we live to fight another day. We'll take it. Alright, well, we tried to pull the lead there towards the end and make that happen, but we just couldn't make it happen there. Whew. That was a spicy fight. We got lucky on that. That was 100% pure luck. If they were better, they had greater accuracy, that would have been it. They would have dove right down on us, and that would have been a bad day. Alright, let's try this again. So guns coming up, guns up, funds up. Let's get it. Alright, so I'm going to push it up a little bit on that higher side. We were at, the 400 actually seemed to help a lot, so I guess that's funny, because that's like the same speed that the Viper generally is at. But, good to know. Alright, burst coming up. We're trying to push one circle with this. I'm going to pull over the top still. I'm going to go ahead and pull all the G's and see if I can't pull my nose back at them. Whoops, sorry, bunking the mic here. Let's see if they're going to take a shot. They didn't. General rule is kind of like a gentleman's agreement. You don't shoot on the head on even after the merge. I mean, some people do, some people don't. It just, you know, depends on your preference ultimately. But this is definitely shot here. Alright, let's go. Oh, lock him up. Come on, lock him up. Oh, you suck for this, computer. You suck for that, targeting computer. Alright, we got another shot coming up. This nose is right behind, but I am definitely in a good position here. Burner's coming off. Alright, burner's coming up. I can see they're pulling away from us a little bit. Guns. That's a kill. There we go. Whew, good fight. Alright, do it one more time here, I reckon. And then I might jump somewhere else. Maybe go big team deathmatch. We'll see. Whew. That was a tough one. HMD, we're going to blank it out. I like to blank out the HMD. Striker, what's going on, brother? How you doing? I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. So let's see. Again, we're going to throttle it back. Get to about that full 30. Give me full 30, boss. There we go. Air brake's coming in. Not quite in burner. This thing is getting mad amount of speed. Holy crap. They must have changed the flight model. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but either way. Let's see. So we're coming back in, nose again. Let's see what happens if they like to shoot. I didn't. They didn't. Nobody did. Alright, cool. So we're going to go ahead in one circle because I'm kind of slow. I'm a little bit slower than I'd like to be, so I'm going to elect to one circle. Try to pull my nose back in them. They didn't. They got the speed advantage, likely, if I had to guess. I could go vertical there, but I'm going to elect to go for the two circle. I feel like I've got enough speed to go with them. So I'm going to do that. I'm at 390. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling all the G's here. So I'm at max pull. 395, 396. Alright, I'm starting to gain speed, so I'm going to paddle it a bit. Bleed off some energy. Okay. Again, it's hanging around 370, 390. Oh, completely lost him. Oh, right there. Duh. Alright, on the nose, rated him. Got a good shot. Guns. Let it fly. There we go. Just kind of held the trigger and buzzsawed him there. It's a good fight. Good fight. Waffle, what's going on, brother? Oh, snap. 20 inches of snow? Holy shiznit. Jeez. You still up in J-Bear? I heard there's like a crazy monster storm going on out there. Alright, let's see what we got. think we'll do one more. I did say one more last go around, and then we'll go Growling Sidewinder probably. Oh man, that's crazy. 28. Holy shiznit. And the base don't never close. Are they, I guess it would be essential personnel only? Mission essential? But man, that's crazy. Ugh. And through it all, y'all still flying, aren't you? Unless the RCR gets bad enough, I'm guessing, but even then. 1 second. What? You what? Alright folks, we'll have to call and knock it off here. Little Miz just threw up in her bed. Yay. So, stand by. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. Little Miz walks in and says, I threw up. And kind of got to take care of that. It's kind of the other dad side of it. Not just the aircraft, but the children. So, alright, appreciate everybody sticking in. Let's go ahead and get back into it. I'm sure this person's probably yelling at me, stop! Reslot! Get the hell out the way! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, let's see what we got here. Not sure if this person's still here, but we will find out. Get back to spectators, get out of the slot, you jerk. Let's see, RWR says nobody's here. Oof. Looks like there's a bunch of action going on the team deathmatch. Do the murder. Murder Hornet? Shoot, yeah, we could do that actually. Shoot, might as well go to maybe Growling Sidewinder and go ahead and bring out all the missiles. That was pretty cool. B-28! Yeah, I think we're gonna go to Big Team Deathmatch real quick. Yeah, Arena 9's left. Let's go ahead, let's do that. Let's go Growling Sidewinder actually. It's been a while since we've done some missile stuff and some Fox 3 action, so there we go, multiplayer, and let's get to the Growling Sidewinder server. Home of all kinds of shenanigans. So here's the downside. I'm gonna fly the Hornet. I'm gonna get absolutely wrecked. The reason being is the blue side has less sophisticated radar. It's kind of the drawback to flying that on the blue side, because, you know, well, I say not radar, it'll be the data link, just to kind of make things a little bit more fair. So I can fly the Hornet. I'm just gonna have to see if I can fly it the right way. Alright, so what do we got? Man, that's a lot of people. Holy crap, 24 to 17. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna go ahead and fly. I'm gonna go J11 here, actually. I'm gonna go red team. They need some help. No, they don't. It seems like they're massively outnumbered, too. No, they're not. But still, it'll be fun to fly a flanker just because it's been a while. Alright, so FC3 aircraft, gotta have your engines off before you start. I'm gonna go ahead and let's load up with some R-73s, Fox 2s, missiles. Let's go some 77s, so there's a Fox 3s. More 77s. Where's my ET at? Is that really the only slot I can carry ETs on? Seriously? Alright, well, shucks. Let me go back and get the ETs, because we need sneaky ETs. IR extended range, baby. Those are the ones that you shoot that just right and your opponent's not paying attention. Smack them right in the face. Pow! Because they get no notification. I'm gonna go, oh, he's coming. Yeah, this is a cool livery here that someone created. I can't remember who actually made it. I want to say maybe it was Band Dog. But it's just a really cool looking livery. So we're gonna do this. Take a look outside here, see what we got rolling. I see all this now. I'm trying to rapidly remember all the controls to this thing. Let's see. I'm gonna get, let's see, what do you want? What are we getting rolling here? Just going to the right, come on. Let's see if I can get, there it is. Do it to keep going. Alright, I think we might be loaded up actually. Loaded for bear and clean underwear. Let's get it. Let's see. Do you find it weird that Eagle Dynamics company of Russian origin doesn't have a full fidelity Russian fighter? Yes, actually I do. I do find that pretty weird. Yeah, it is 100% weird. You would think out of all that, those would be like the first aircraft that have been full fidelity, but I think it also speaks to the issue slash how tight-lipped Russia is about their aircraft. The fact that they won't even let something like the MiG-29 or the Su-27 that's been around since, you know, late 70s, early 80s, that says a lot. Yeah. So I'm not sure what's actually driving it. Yeah, exactly. No, you're right. I mean, it's weird. Or smart, yeah, you're right. It could be smart in that sense too. Limitless, yeah. You know, they don't need to know the capabilities. We don't need to know the capabilities, so it's like, yeah, why? Yeah, no. So yeah, that could be both of it. It could be a little bit of both. I mean, it is pretty smart when you think about it. People don't have a need to know, so why? Go ahead and back taxi here. Oh, that's pretty cool. We got a little formation action going on. Zippy little Vipers. That's just cool. 29 is a platform that's been sold all over the world to include Western partners. That's true. You know, that's a really good question. I mean, I know we've got the one that's stateside. Like, there's a couple people that actually have one. There's a private owner in Illinois, I think, that has the MiG-29. I mean, I think ultimately we would just have to, it's up to Eagle Dynamics at this point to either get with that owner and see if they would give them the information, or that person was like, hey, you will never tell anybody anything about this jet or you will die. Don't feel done yet, type stuff. Yeah, the Air Force owns them, the constant peg slash constant keeper slash you name it. There's a bunch of constant exercise slash acquisition programs that the Air Force has that got some MiG-29s. You go to Wright-Patterson, there's one chilling right up front there. And yeah, it's definitely cool. Your father's work wanted to make the most realistic game. Unfortunately, yes. Yeah, that's to an extent accurate, I will say. Oh, hold up. We got some traffic coming. I'm gonna get hit today. Oh, snap. That's unfortunate. Oh, that brother's floating in the air. How can his hands do this? Ooh, somebody get him out the air. That's just weird. Yo, this is that new VTOL flanker. Okay, alright, I can get with that. Alright, well, let's try this again. I see something down there? I hope not. Alright, we gonna go. Generic, what's going on, man? How you doing? Yeah, it is, seriously. Oh snap! I had myself about to taxi off the runway. Alright, 300, we rotating, gears up. Radar's coming on here in just a bit. Once we get airborne here, yep, gears up. Okay, alright, radar's up, we're air-to-air mode, we got our 77 selected. What's been going on with you, Jack? I've been on Twitch in a long time. I tell you, ain't a whole lot changed, man. Same old shenanigans, you know it. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down here. Kick out the radar, see what we got coming in. It's like that's all the fun over here. So we're looking at here. Those little V-shaped targets. The circles are friendly, the V's are hostile. So that's what we're looking at. I might grab some altitude actually, because this thing does do pretty well with kinematics, you know. We get altitude, get high up, and pow! Right in the kisser. Whoop, get rid of that. Trim the nose down a bit. think I just started up my engine. I sure did. Whoops. Not sure if you've been following any of the, oh, there goes one. Oh, I can't remember what's my lock. What's my target lock? Let me go take a look. Let's go to adjust controls. That one there, that's target lock. Okay, cool. Alright. So that person is probably slightly above us. So I'm gonna bring my radar up. Under engine, yep. Wait, is that a bad thing? What did I do? Does that like increase the does that increase like the stall potential or something? Storm! Okay, Night Rage, what's going on, bro? How we doing? Let's see. We got a bunch of folks. Those are just a bunch of friendlies right now, so we're all good. Oh, there goes one. See, that is definitely a hostile. Okay. Alright, so we got one hostile coming in. I don't... Ooh, there's a friendly out there that doesn't see him. There's got to be a hostile. Hope so, anyway. Alright. Oh, it's draggy and much slower. Okay, gotcha. Oh, good to know. I didn't even know, man. I told you how much I fly this thing. I'm thinking that's got to be a friendly, right? Yeah, that is a friendly. Okay, good. Had to drop the lock. Ooh, getting jammed. Pretty. Or home on jam action there. Okay. Alright, fuel wise, we're looking pretty righteous. I'm gonna start dropping some altitude here in a little bit. See if we start doing some sneaky stuff. I'll try to get rid of these first then, with that being the case. We got a guy over here to our slight left. Used to using the Hornet and could just whoop, yeah. It's Buddy Spike. Sorry. Getting a little bit jam. Oh, never mind. It's like friendly killed him. Okay, well, shucks. Godspeed. Got somebody up crazy high up here. Alright, let's go spring this slight right here. Somebody's mad high up. Gotta be a eagle, maybe a tomcat. Not sure. Appreciate that, Limitless. Most def. And of course, always we drop the presets, these reshade presets here in the Discord. With that being said, we got another one that's coming along the way. It will be dropping probably tomorrow night because I need to check it at nighttime. What the? I'm being spiked. My word. That looks like a friendly. Please don't shoot, sir. I asked for you not to shoot. I am a friendly. Unless it is the really high target that's about to rain some hate on me. That would suck. Yep, that's friendly. Please don't shoot, friendly. Oh, that sucks. Oh, don't shoot, mister. Alright, so this person is dropping down. I can't get a bead on them just yet. They're not looking at me. Okay, seriously, friendly, I really hope you don't shoot me. That would suck. Okay, then. Hey Red, what's going on? Welcome to DCS. Yeah, absolutely, man. So we're actually about to do some of that here in a little bit. So a lot of it is going to be terrain masking. You might have heard notching and all that good fun, which, you know, can kind of talk about that. But we're going to talk about terrain masking. That's kind of the easiest way to do it. Putting some terrain between you and whatever's attacking you. So what you kind of want to do when possible, which you can see we're actually getting pretty flat. So I'm gonna start putting them toward my 30 degrees to beam of the radar. And we may end up having to try to notch a little bit. I would tell you my notching skills are pretty subpar. Something I need to work on. But we gonna try to do it today. Alright, got one locked up. That is definitely a hostile inbound here. I'm gonna push burner. Yep, that's it, exactly. Yeah, Daenerys got it. When you do the quick dive, what that does is the missile's trying to go out in front of you, and it can't tell how high it is, so you can run that bad boy clean right into the ground. Depends a little bit on its speed, your speed, and altitude. But yeah, that's definitely another way to do it. A little bit out of parameters, but Fox 3. Just give that person something to think about, ultimately. It's not going to do a whole lot. Just put a little fear in them. Same thing with this person. Launch authorized, Fox 3. Also want to get rid of some of these missiles too, so. Yep. Well said, dude, seriously. Okay, these guys are getting a little bit close and I'm getting a little bit nervous, so. I'm gonna switch. ET's Fox 2. Going defensive. Alright, they dropped the missile at us. I'm a little bit late on this one, so I might eat this one. We'll see. Alright, I'm gonna try to beam it. It's at my 6 o'clock. I'm gonna try to outrun it a little bit. I'm also gonna terrain. So you see I'm getting nice and low. I'm gonna stay low altitude here because the air is thicker where it's lower, and so the more you maneuver like this, kind of doing some S turns here, bleed off that energy. Energy being the missile speed. Alright, looks like we're clean. I'm gonna go ahead and recommit. I got a friendly right above us, so that's the other thing, making sure you kind of help yourself out, give yourself a little bit of help. You see you got some friends in the area, let them help out too, or let them be targets. Bit of a dick move, but hey, that's legit. Alright, Fox 3, pretty close. Yep, they've launched. We're defensive. That missile's not going to track. Turning cold. It might be going for my friendly here, but that's okay though. Meat shield, exactly. Just a bit. Yeah, it's a bit of a dick move, but yes, it's legit. You ain't got to be the fastest person, you just got to outrun the slowest person, or not be the slowest one. However that goes. Looks like we're clear. I'm gonna go ahead and recommit. I don't think I got a kill on this one. Sad face. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and recommit. Let's see if we can't get a shot off on this person real quick. Got him. Come on, bug him up. Got him locked. Fox 3. Oh, that's a missile off the rail. I can see that visually. Oh, that sucks. Alright, we're gonna try to get some terrain here. This is gonna suck. I ain't gonna even lie to you. Okay. I think we might be clear. Dropping chaff. Flare, I can't tell what kind of missile. I'm pretty sure it was a radar guided missile since we're getting the app. So we know we're gonna do chaff for those. Only reason why I'm going completely cold is I've got allies in the area and I want to have them help out a bit. So hoping that they will help and it won't just be me out here by myself. Which it looks like they are helping. Alright, cool. So we got a lot of allies here now. We survived. Let's see, did we get any kills on that? We sure did not. That sucks. Alright, so we got the one target coming in here. We got one ET left. So that's kind of the trade-off. Astronaut! Appreciate the follow, man. Fair and love more, ain't that the truth? Shoot. Oh, we got somebody up here close to our right. See if I can get a sneaky ET off at him real quick. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Trying to bore sight him. 10 miles out. No. Not eat this missile. Okay, he doesn't see me. Come on, Boresight. He's right there. I got eyes on him. I got eyes on him. Sneaky ET off the rail. Alright, we gonna get this guy right here today because for some reason they ain't seeing us. Maybe they did see us and I just don't know. Sneaky ET off the rail. I don't know what they're tracking. That's a kill. I don't know if that was me though. I am not confident that was me. I'd like to think it was. Maybe it was. We'll find out. Yeah, it was. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Sneaky. Okay, well, we'll take it. Fuel state is ill freaking on a low, so let's RTB. So we did get ourselves a kill. How about that? Let's go ahead and get back home. Yeah, man, ET's for the win, baby. Let's go. Shoot. Alright. Cool thing about the 27/J11 is it's pretty fuel efficient, so we're just going to keep it nice and easy. I'm going to go low, throw the jammer on, and we're just going to get the heck out of Dodge. I'll go ahead and start getting altitude once we get a little bit further away from hostiles. For now, well, actually, I mean, those are friendlies all the way around, so let's get some altitude now. So we can be nice and efficient. The higher you are, the more efficient you're, more fuel efficient you are. So let's get some altitude. Yeah, Striker, you ain't lying, man. Yeah, it's like a game of cat and mouse, you know? Like, you know, I'm still alive, sucker. I ain't dead yet. Yeah, it is definitely whew, I'm not dead yet type of thing. It is gratifying though, seriously, to survive an engagement, to get some kills, yes, and then survive the engagement, yeah, that's icing on the cake. You ain't lying. But now the fun part, hey, we still gotta land this thing, so we're gonna do that too. Tips for your previous comment? You seem to be struggling is getting the missile warning, evade, loss, and missile warning regain. Missile warning, let's repeat. You say right wing? What's right wing? So what aircraft do you fly, Red? Yeah, regain missile warning. Because that's going to be a couple things. I'll kind of show you this. So if you look at the airplane here, look at it from the side. Imagine like a V on top of the aircraft. There's a blind spot essentially where, well, we're going to talk with my hands because, you know, why not? This part, there's a blind spot like right here above the aircraft. So if you're turning, you won't get a missile notification until you go back to wings level. Then you will. That's just based on how the sensors work, the missile radar warning receiver / missile launch indicators work. F-16? Oh, absolutely, yeah. So in the F-16, you'll have what's called a RWR, radar warning receiver. I'll show you that. I'll go ahead and jump into 16 here and we'll kind of talk through it in just a bit. I'm only flying the F-16, it's just fun. It's mean and it's fun. So yeah, we'll talk through a little bit of that here in just a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and land this thing. Dang, feels getting wrecked out here. And yeah, we'll talk through some Viper stuff. Let's get some more altitude because we can afford to. So yeah, the RWR will help to tell you where the threats are coming from. And then we'll talk through some, you know, when you get launched on and all that other good stuff too. F-16 is really fun to evade in because it's so fast. Because it's so fast, that's actually one of its weapons. You can use that speed to run the missiles into the ground. Where the heck am I? Where the heck am I going? Make sure I'm on the right course here. Burp. I'm gonna come left a little bit. Thought I was tracking. I am not tracking. Yep, I'm tracking. I am mad low on fuel. Hey, buddy spike. Oh, fun. Well, that's a Phoenix. Boop. Alright, so we got SOG somewhere out here too. Basic understanding of the RWR, but most of the icons and stuff overwhelm me sometimes. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I can definitely help with that. Yeah, Striker, that's a fact. Yeah, you launch the F-16, so that's, again, using that speed, you get high altitude. Your missiles will travel a lot further in the thinner air. If they're coming down on target, they'll have a lot greater probability of kill. So, kinematics is what that is called. Get your speed and altitude. Speed and angels. It's the movie. What the f... Well, that's not scary at all. Yeah, that's cool. So MiG-29 just rippling them off there. Alright, that's legit. Just a moderate tinge of fear, ain't gonna lie to you, because, you know, I'm just looking and see missiles whipping by, like, what the? Because it had the RWR, so I didn't know if it was getting spiked, and, no. Oh, generic, okay, I got you. Derp, you did say right wing, you did, you really did. Okay, don't mind me, I'm just a little dense. Gotcha, okay. Here, let me throw the F7 here, a little bit more. Alright, let me steady up, I'll steady up here. So I'll just kind of bobbing the whole way here. I'm gonna try to level out. There we go. I think our turn might be coming up here soon. Righteous. Look at that. Screenshot that, money. Screenshot that. Let me make sure we get some altitude. We don't start diving because that would be a bad time to dive. There we go. That's on me. Trying to go external view. This is what happens when you try to go external. Let me trim it up a bit. Because he was inverted. Nice. Alright, I gotta start heading in here. We're getting mad low on fuel. Nicely done, sir. Nicely done. Alright, let me F7 it. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna come start a right bank here. Get lined up for SOG, I think, is where we're gonna land. Let's see, oh shoot. Let's see if he's laying there. Ah, there you go. Cool. Yeah, man, it's been a minute. How you been? Shoot. There you go. Cool. Cool. Oops, somebody's getting kicked. Oh, somebody did team kill. Sad face. Hate to see it. Unfortunately, it happens. I still hate to see it. Let's see. There we go. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna... Heads up, I'm gonna start getting prepped up for linear, so I'm gonna start throttling back. I'm gonna drop below the clouds. Let's go ahead and bring this bad boy in here. I'm gonna roll right underneath and into the clouds here. About to take the... AFOQT again? That test, dear God, if I never take that test again, I'll be quite alright. Alright. Nothing super fancy on this one because it's been a minute since I've landed the flanker. I'm going to go to the right side here. I'm going to go SOG because it's just less congested. Better chance of living. I hear you. Have you been studying or anything? Because I know that thing has kind of become a bit of a beast. I mean, shit, it was a beast when I took it back in freaking, what, 2006? I took it in what? 7? No, I took it in 6. I went to field training at 7, so. And I took it again in 2009 as I graduated too. Is that still a requirement with you already in? Digital testing, how the f does that work? Ugh. 1.5, that never goes. You're right, next time we'll get it. You're right, that's on me, it was. This thing freaking, if you haven't flown an FC-3 aircraft, it is pretty difficult to hold steady compared to a full fidelity. It's just the nature of it. Alright, air brakes are coming out. I'm gonna start S-turning here to bleed off some energy because I am mad fast. Gears out. Alright, flares coming out here. I'm gonna flare it up the nose. Oh, I saw you off to the right. I wasn't sure if you're gonna try and tandem land. Give you some space on the runway if so. But there we go. At the 300 and change, a little bit of flare just to stop our sink rate. Sink rate, pull up. Pull up. Whoop, 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 whoop. A little bit of throttle, and bada. Nice and easy touchdown. Okay. Whew. Good fight. Alright, we're clear. Nobody's off to our side. Oh, snap. You were off to my side. My bad, dude. Hey, but you rolled that, though. You freaking... Oh, you almost saved it. You saving it. You got this. You got this. Stay with it, man. Stay with it. Oh, what the... Dang. Yo. But you still ended up right side up, though. It's all good. That'll buff out. Yo, you'll be just fine. A little bit of speed. Little speed tape. F4 tape. You good to go, man. It works. Shoot, yeah. It's Russian, man. You throw a little bit of vodka in it, you good to go. Bam. Swimwear. That's how you in there. Alright, let's go ahead and reslap. We're gonna jump into the we'll jump into the F16 here. Let's see if we got one at SOG we can jump into, cause it's just easier. Alright, so let's talk about some Viper things here. Let's get air to air with it. So what are we doing by way of liveries? I have no idea. I want to do something different. And do something different. Let's see. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? You're not wrong, Striker. Not in the least bit. I mean, yeah. It is in better shape. Shoot, yeah. Gas that thing up and it's good to go. Oh, you know what? We're going to do the new livery from Gunfighter. This bad boy is nice. So we're going to do this here. And this is going to be in a new aggressor scheme if you guys haven't seen this one. Israeli aggressor is kind of cool. Oh, shoot, I rocked that one. That's right. I'm cool with that. Let's do that. Hold up. You said Israeli aggressor. Which one's that? Because I don't know that one off rip. I know IAF, of course. Oh, it literally says it right there. Israeli IAF, aggressor squadron. Derp. Reading is fundamental. Don't mind me. There we go. Oh, look at that fuel tank, yo. Alright. So first thing we want to do, we get our Hamex going. Make sure you got your RWR going here. Bloop. I like to do bypass for the chaff and flare. We'll turn off our lights. Cyanide map. Oh yeah, yeah, that is looking pretty nice. 0 recall 00, and what that just did there was blanking out the HUD. Hey, somebody else got it. Nice. It said rearming complete, but rearming is not complete. So let's fix that. Y'all try to get me shot, yo. Come on. Really, guys? Really? Rearming's complete. Nah, trust us. Nah, you're fine. I don't have any missiles. Go fly your dang plane. Peace marble skin? I have not seen that one. Is it available on the user files? Oh, jettison your canopy. I remember that. Oh yeah, there you go. I got you. For aerodynamics, that's right. That's legit. It does make your plane aerodynamic, you know. Get the wind through your hair. Allows you to pull approximately 3 G's greater pull at altitude. And no, pilot does not pass out. No, it's a flex. It makes your pilot more G resistant. Alright, Link 16 is coming up. We're going to go ahead and couple it so that way as we move our radar range in and out. Let's go ahead and mash the arm up too for that matter. We're going to go air to air mode, and what we're going to do is put our HSD on here so that anytime we switch modes, it'll come back to the HSD. So let's do that. Go to dogfight mode and the same thing, because we want to switch between these modes. And I don't want to have to fumble. I want to keep my situational awareness as much as possible. Alright, so we good to go. Checking around real quick. Yep, we're rolling. Let's get it. Oh wow, that person just said, yep, we gonna go. Got your nose wheel steering there. I mean, I guess you could taxi across, technically. I don't know. 115th runs block 52s. The skin is in far from. Oh, okay, gotcha. I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, I've only seen It was what the Sinai map that came out, or they started teasing that with the Strike Eagle, did they? 'Cause I know I've seen the pyramids and all that with it, but I cannot remember what aircraft I saw it with. Configuration wise, I like to do 30 degrees azimuth and 2 bars. That gives you a pretty good refresh rate, so you can attack targets. Yeah, 15. Okay, gotcha. I guess I should have known because that's the only thing that's freaking making movies these days. Like, I swear. I'm trying to remain optimistic about it, but it's like, are we ever gonna see this thing? You know, like seriously, ever? I don't know. I'm losing hope rapidly. And I don't know. We'll see. Fingers crossed someday. All right, brakes coming on. Thanks, Waffle. You have a good one, man. Try to stay warm out there, man. That's crazy. Jeez. 20 freaking. Ugh. That's a heck of a lot of snow. All right. Running on up. Yep. Yep. You go ahead and releasing. First. Yep. And yeah, I'll go ahead and catch up to you. See, that's what the aerodynamics will do for you. Look at that speed right there. Just make on. All right. 180. Airborne. Gears coming up. Ooh, coming off here. Oops. Alright, I'll jump on your wing here for a bit. And we're gonna get into ourselves into some trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. Oh, you're two bagging it. Yeah, I'm triple bagging it, so I'm gonna be a little bit slower than you. Let's see. I keep forgetting this thing really bleeds off speed, so don't need to jump completely off the burner. Just kind of throttle back here. There we go. We'll go ahead and tighten it up gradually. Alright. Tighten it up just a bit. A little bit of burner action. Yep. Whoop. Let's see. Let's see if we can tighten it up here. I am having the darndest time trying to hang with you. I think this one extra bag is getting me here. Alright, here we go. Nice. Russian MRLS have been destroyed. Well, not nice because we're red team right now, so not nice. I see you rocking a 9 mic instead of the X. Okay, I see you there. Ooh, server restart in 2 hours, so we got plenty of time. Alright. Notice how once upon a time we were like grossly outnumbered, now we're like grossly over numbering the number? I don't know. Opposite of outnumbered, you know, whatever that is. Yep. Make the helmet. Oh yeah, sorry, my bad. Let's do a recall. Yep. Yeah, my bad. But that'd be it though. So yeah. This 0 recall and 0 both. And basically just blanket it out there. Recall 0. Alright. Let me go ahead and split from you. We're gonna head left here and go ahead and start prosecuting stars. I'm gonna grab some altitude so we can get efficient. 64D as well. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Whoa, that's interesting. You see somebody? What the? Okay, that's weird. That's that new Belkin tech right there. Hey Frogs, what's up? We're in Growling Sidewinder right now. So let's see. Ah, the Apache, yeah, okay. Majority, that's the one. Derp. Words fail. Word fail. Alright, let's see. What do we have by way of numbers here? Select roll. 27 to 24, but you couldn't tell just by looking. It looks like 24 to 7. Some ridiculousness there. I mean, look at that. That seriously looks like there's like 8 of them. Maybe. Oh, I have been. Oh, yeah, I've definitely been flying on that one. Yeah, I've been flying on Tempest Server. And that's what I was kind of thinking about for tonight. It is mad fun. I like the Fox ones. It is bigly fun. Let's see what time we got. We might jump over that way after this here, so we'll see. But we'll go ahead and we're still kind of far off. We'll close in the distance here a little bit more. That's kind of scary. Either there's somebody there at Angels 5 or there's not. And I hope y'all are seeing this because yeah, this is pretty ridiculous. So a couple rules of thumb as we start to close in here. I like to engage in Twiz so that way they don't get the notification. You see somebody's 24 miles out. That is seriously scary. What the fork? Anyway, you don't want to go above 25,000 feet because with the 16 you can drop down pretty fast, but 25,000 feet will also give you enough speed to enough altitude to evade a missile. You can run it into the ground. So he's 19 miles. I'm gonna go ahead and fire, just give him something to think about. Fox 3. Pretty sure they've got a missile off at us, but because we have the altitude advantage, again, what 25,000 feet will do for you is you're a little bit thinner air. It'll let your missiles have a higher probability of killing them. So right here, we're looking at the HUD, A3. That's the time to active. So now the missile is active. Potential impact in 16 seconds. I'm on red side. Oh yeah, see, they're going cold now. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and keep pushing here for a little while. We'll see what our fuel is. 11,000. So fuel's still pretty good. Got a couple friendlies that are gonna take on them. So I'm gonna hang on this heading and see what we can get into. Make sure you keep a look of your bars and your azimuth. Again, I like to do 30 and 2. That's just good acquisition ultimately. Yeah, definitely no splash on that. They kind of went around it basically. Yeah, on the red side. Yep, my bad. We'll go ahead and keep pushing in, and we'll see if we can't get ourselves into an engagement, and we'll talk about evading here. Keep an eye on the radar just because popping up and down like this is a little nerve-wracking. So then quick checks, we do have our RWR on. So you were asking earlier, Red, about the RWR. So you see that 14 there is literally as it is F14, that's over there. You see the 1.8s, those are F18s. There's a F16 that's to my 9 o'clock. So basically this is a top-down view, so that there's your 12 o'clock. I was I'm pointing to it like you can see that. Derp. Oh, you played the 14 today? I was trying to learn stuff, and once got mesmerized by how good the game looks. It is, yeah, it is freaking, you know, you see the memes all the time, I oftentimes for gore. But yes, it is a freaking gorgeous game though, no lie. But yeah, with the RWR there is pretty much what you see. And the other cool thing is you see on the HIMIX that 14 in the top left corner. I'm looking towards the threat there. That little slight circle, that's where I'm looking at. Or that opening in the circle, if you will. So that tells you what the nearest threat is. So now the nearest threat is an F16. It's to my 2 o'clock, and that's the one that I've got locked up. So that's how you read what the threat is from your HIMIX. So I'm looking at it, and that's my nearest threat. 28 miles out, we're about co-altitude, so I'm gonna hold this shot for a little bit because if you fire it before now, it's not gonna be super effective. Generally you wanna be about 20 miles when you start throwing something at somebody. So try to push it in a little bit closer. Burners coming up. Again, about 25,000 feet, so I can dive to the deck when I need to. I'm gonna keep an eye on them just to see, since we're conning here. I'm gonna go ahead and fire. 18 miles, Fox 3. I'm gonna keep track of this missile. He's tracking. Oh, he threw one at me. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting defensive here. So I'm gonna drop my nose down. Okay, remember, wings level. I've got a lot of terrain I can use. I'm gonna go away from the missile. Pop some chaff and flare. I'm gonna eat the ground. Again, I'm gonna use this terrain. I'm gonna keep an eye on you. I know he's at my 6 o'clock. I'm gonna scoot around these mountains. That's how we run that bad boy into the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and start recommitting. I can see he's a little bit lower altitude, so I'm gonna drop the elevation on my altitude on my radar here, so I can hopefully quickly acquire him. All right, come on, come on. Let's find this guy. All right, it's 2v1. This is gonna be spicy. I'm gonna do a vertical scan, see if I can't catch him as he come around this. I'm gonna do something that you shouldn't do. No, I'm not. I'm gonna come over this part of the ridge. Maybe. Bring up my visual scan. I got vertical scan going, so hopefully I can get him. I'm gonna emergency jettison. Fox 2. Or Fox 3 close range. There he is. Splash! Get you some, baby. Let's go! Oh, got another guy at R6. Let's push, push, push. Okay, we got the one guy. There we go. We in this thing tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and dip around this mountain because there's a guy at my 6 somewhere. I lost him. I gotta be careful because I know he's still back there. So I'm gonna go ahead and point my radar up, see if I can't kill this guy. Okay, real quick. Oh, shoot. Alright, vertical scan's coming up. Angel 7 on our nose somewhere. I'm gonna keep rolling a little bit. What the helicopter? There might be somebody behind us. I'm gonna go ahead and do a sweeping turn. Brakes coming off, air brakes. I'm gonna get defensive here. I'm gonna stay in this mountain so in case I am getting engaged, I can go defensive a little bit. Do a quick look around just to make sure everything's good, which it seems like it. No, that guy's there. There is definitely a target there. It's not a phantom target. Shoot. Alright, so I'm defensive, kind of. Gotta be careful of my speed here. I don't want to eat the ground. It's not keto, believe it or not. Oh, there he is. On our nose. Let's go, baby. Oh, come on, come on. Lock up, lock up. Do things. Do things. Oh, I hate you. You stupid. Why you not do this? Why you not do this? Alright, so we got a freaking hornet around us, but my dogfight system is not working. Oh, you suck. What is going on? Alright, we got a MiG-29, which is a friendly. Oh, there's somebody behind us. He's engaging a friendly. Why is my dogfight not working? Okay, here we go. Now it's back up. Let's see if I can get this guy. Angels 10. Vertical scan. Come on, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I lost him. Not good. Oh, I got a merge call. Don't eat the ground. It's not keto. I'm afraid that guy's behind us. That's my vertical scan again. He's got to be behind this mountain. Where'd you go? 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 Alright, I'm going to anticipate he's still pulling his turn, and my vertical scan keeps dying on me. Stop it. Is he... Really? No. Okay, either he's behind me still, or I'm chasing a ghost. I'm not sure which. Maybe a little bit of both. Good news is, I've got 5,000 pounds of fuel. Bad news is, I am not sure where the heck this guy is. So either I'm going to die by reversing this turn, or I'm going to sneak around him. Where the hell is this guy? This is the other reason why we kind of use the terrain, so that way you can help yourself out. If you just completely tumbleweed and you don't know what's going on, using the terrain can make it difficult for them to get a shot on you until you get your bearings. Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, this gotta be a phantom. It is a phantom track. God dang it. I think it's a phantom track, but I really don't know. Sorry about that. Way easier. Alright. So area looks clear. I'm gonna see if we can engage this guy at Angels 10. That was crazy. I know we saw him. He just disappeared on us. So I'm hoping somebody else killed him. I'm gonna check 6, make sure I'm not getting a false track. Maybe a false sense of security. Nope, there's a 18 out here. I just had him. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm afraid of. Sudden hornet spike on the 6. It's like you thought you were safe. Surprise, mother... Y'all know how that goes. Oh, we got 2 guys coming in here. Alright. So hopefully that helped a little bit. And appreciate the follow, Red. Hopefully that's helping. I know I'm kind of mumbling and jumbling a little bit, but hopefully this is semi-helping somewhat. We do have an F-18 right here. It's greater than 10 miles. Again, there's an F-15 at our 6 as well. That's no bueno. Alright, we're gonna bring the range in. Sorry, Angel's 11. Still gonna keep it nice and low. There's an F-14. It's gotta be a friendly F-14. I am not seeing these 2 guys that are over here. Alright, these guys are within 10 miles. That's concerning. Okay, bringing up the bore sight. The bore sight scan here. What the? Yo! Oh, friendly. Friendly, 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 friendly. That's why we always verify. Just pops up out of nowhere, yo. That happens sometimes. That's why you always gotta verify. Trust but verify. Alright. This is not good. Alright, vertical scan's coming up. I do not have good confidence on this one. This is not going to be a good merge for us. It's probably going to be on the other side of this mountain. Let's see if we can pull this off. Maybe directly head on, catch him in the beam, maybe? Got him. Fox 2. Fox 3, actually. This is coming off the rail. Did he fire? Nope, he doesn't see us. Oh, he ducked behind the mountain. Yo, that was good. Nicely done. I don't think the missile tracked him either. Let's see. No, it didn't track. Alright, so we're going dogfight mode, we're going vertical scan. They definitely dipped behind here, so we just gotta find them. Hopefully not screw ourselves here in the process. Oh, wait, did I see movement? Oh, I got movement on the nose. Shoot him! Come on! Radar! Thank you, Fox 3. I'm like, come on, Radar, don't do this to me. Tomcat on the nose. Dead cat. Splash. Let's go. We out here doing things tonight. Alright, what's our fuel state? 29 hundo, so again, I don't think I actually said I said again, but Viper's super fuel efficient. I'm gonna go for a gun skill because I'm greedy. I'm gonna go for a gun skill. I might regret it. Yep. Oh, hey, missile, Fox 3. Think we get this kill? Y'all think we gonna get this kill? I think we might. BAM! Let's go! Let's go! Alright, for real, I'm out. Oh, yo, there's a guy at Angels 29 at our 6. That could be a problem. I'm just saying. Hey, Mav. I feel bad. I feel bigly bad. Alright, we're low and fast. Let's move, because that person has altitude on us, and I don't want to pop up just yet. That would be a very easy target for him. Let's see. So to intercept, that's true. But yet, hey, that's on them, though. You're right. Pamper? You're absolutely right. They were designed as interceptors, but they were down here in the mountains doing kind of BFM type stuff, really. Because they were so low here. So that's on them. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and climb up to altitude. We're gonna get mad efficient, and we're gonna bring it back home. Yeah, I apologize. Yep, definitely. I appreciate that, Limitless. Yeah, we are dual streaming. We're on both Twitch and YouTube, so bear with me as I kind of try to do both here. Yep, appreciate that, Limitless. Yeah, exactly, Pamper. No doubt, no doubt. Yeah, Foxhound all day. Give me an interceptor. I ain't gonna lie, Foxhound would be pretty legit. It's basically got the Phoenix on roids in that thing, so it's pretty cool. I'll give it that. All Alright, we're up to altitude, that little white dot. That's where we're heading to, so we're gonna bring it back home. Burner's coming off. We're at 900 pounds of fuel. Believe it or not, in the Viper, we're fine. I'm gonna go ahead and coast. And we will have to do a rapid descent here. That is definitely something we're gonna have to do. Clear exit. Oh, I definitely appreciate that, Frog. Most def, man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, strike a hornet in the mountains is dangerous to shoot. Because all I have to do with the hammocks and that thing, just point and shoot, and it's a bad day. Especially with the 9Xs. That thing is freaking, ugh, nasty. Yeah, we'll take tree on that one. Not quite, didn't get an ace in the sortie, but you know what, we'll take it though. That wasn't bad. Nice little cruise on home, and then we'll do a rapid descent land here, as we like to do, just to maximize our fuel efficiency. And that'll be that. True, you're right. Off bore side with the 9M, you're right. But it's, you know, I don't have any luck with the 9, any 9s for that matter. I think it's just because I'm dumb. I don't know how to use 9 and, you know, uncage it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm uncage it. I double tap it and, oh wait, cage it, uncage it. Or uncage it, cage it again. So it doesn't track. I think I have yet to get it. Well, that's not true. I got a kill in the tutorial with the 9X. That counts, right? Yeah, but as far as, oh, let me do this. So another thing to show that's super important is your fuel state. So list 2. And this brings up your current actual fuel load. I generally like to have it up here when I'm flying here, so that way I don't run out of fuel, but I've been just kind of manually tracking it, so it's fine. What the? Oh, we're getting spiked. And it's gotta be friendly. We're pretty clear. We're getting struck by a Patriot. No, that's a freaking Patriot missile site. But how? Yeah, it was, I did not mean to do that, so yeah, normally don't try to get too slow in the mountains. But yeah, you're right, Generic, did get a little bit slow there, and 16 doesn't really do well when it's slow. Ish, how's it going, yeah? Getting the strike, oh absolutely, yeah, definitely getting the strike eagle, if it ever comes out. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be a pessimist. I really wanna, I hope it comes out soon. But yes, I will definitely be getting the strike eagle though, that's one. Looking forward to. User set bingo to 3,000. Gotcha. Had some decent luck with the 9 mics. Just need a joystick button and buying the cage and uncage. Gotcha. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to give him a chance, but I have not had a whole lot of luck with 9s. It's okay. Hey, you want to die now? Or you want to die later? Take a pick. Like, I prefer not to die at all if I don't have to, but okay. But no, Esh, it's am I pronouncing your name right? Eshp? Is it Eshp or Eshpai? Which how do you go by there? Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, I saw that, and everybody was kind of going off on that. I'm like, they were joking. Yeah, exactly. 2 months later, maybe 2 years. Nah, I ain't gonna say 2 years. Let's not speak that evil. Don't bother uncaging. Question the release of the F-15. Anyone play Star Citizen? You're right. What? How long has that thing been in alpha? What, like 5 years? Freaking. Which, speaking of which, you know, I haven't played that since I got my new rig, so I might break that out sometime, because I think it would actually be pretty decent now. 10 years. Oh, 10 years. Jeez. What do you think of the B-21? It's definitely gonna be a game changer, no doubt that. It's baby B-22 or B-22, baby B-2. It's a baby B2, but you know, little brother's always got all the cool new toys and all that stuff, so it's gonna be interesting, no doubt. But dang, 10 years? Whew. Yeah, I don't think there's any module that's taken 10 years. That's a bit much even for Eagle Dynamics. Alright, so one thing that I always kind of joke about is the rapid descents here, but you notice, you look at our fuel, we started ingressing at 900 pounds. We've only burned 200 pounds and we're back home. We pretty much went about 50 miles on 200 pounds. It's not too bad. A little bit less than that actually, but So yeah. Talking of the strike you'll take continues on. I mean, isn't though technically? Didn't they announce it like? Okay, not 10 years, but it was like 2017 or something like that. But no, we're talking Star Citizen though. It's been in alpha for 10 years. They still have yet to release a formal beta. All right, so here's the rapid descent here. What we like to do is we'll get nice and directly above the airfield. Throttle comes to idle. Go directly inverted over the top and bring that nose right on in. And what we're looking for is just the edge of that runway. I'm gonna spiral dive about 20 degrees away from the edge of that runway. So about right here. And I'm gonna do is enter a slight left hand, doesn't matter which one you do, left or right, but do a spiral dive straight down just to bleed that energy to where you land, you're not too far away from the runway. And you're also not bleeding off a lot of speed because we're in, or a lot of fuel, excuse me, because we are at idle. And that's how you save a lot of fuel as opposed to doing your standard straight in approach. Because you're higher up, you're saving a lot more fuel. And with you rapid descending here, again, still saving a lot more fuel. So if you need to go around, you can do that. But I will say this takes a lot of practice to master, to be able to drop the nose this quickly, bleed off the speed, and then get into the pattern this quickly. So, oh, super choppy all of a sudden. What the chop? I don't know what that was about. Oh, it's choppy again. What is going on? I am not at a good angle. I screwed up bigly. Oh, this ain't good. Nope, that's good. I do this every time I do. I'm like, oh no, no, no. I'm like, oh wait, no, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, everything's fine. Hey, that's an F-16 taking off. I'm so sorry. Yep. Sync rate, nose up there. We're slowing it down, setting it down, a little bit of flare. Too much flare, I should probably go around, but it's fine, we'll stop. Bloop. Oh, that was a heck of a hard. Wait, didn't I hit my gears? I did that. Oh, I so did that. I do that. Yeah, exactly, Striker. Seriously. What plane can do that? Not a whole lot. I'm sorry. In the midst of all that, I bigly failed and forgot to put my landing gear out. I did that. Yeah. Night Wolf, what's going on? It did. Oh yeah, definitely a good stop there. And then just ran out of fuel too. I wonder though, we should be able to get repaired, right? Man, that's a sad face. Ugh. Bigly sad, bigly sad. I wonder if they'll repair us, or if we just need to turn off the ground power. I should probably get out the way, seriously. Unable to comply. Yep. That is a fail. Did all that just to forget to put out the freaking landing gears. Alright, let me go ahead and reslide and get that out the way. Yeah. Saw, I just got a saw in right there. Alright. Okay, what time we got? 21:39er. Jumped in at the right time. Yeah, man. We got some kills. We got some righteous kills, but then the smart guy had to go ahead and forget to bring out the landing gears. Perfect way to end the day, I tell you what. So red, hopefully that helped a little bit. Let me know if there was any kind of value added there. From altitude, but then smart guy had to go ahead and turn off and forget to put out the landing gears, man. I was like, God, I had it. I tell you, I freaking had it. Alright, let's try this one more time. Alright, let's go. We're gonna jump back into Viper again. Let's see if we can get some more kills. Hey, it didn't count as a death though, so winning. I'm not sure why things got choppy all of a sudden. Hopefully it's not illegally choppy. Okay. If this thing don't straighten up, because I'm not sure, let me check my background. What's going on all of a sudden that this thing is just not happy? I don't think I turned anything on. What in the hell's bells? No. Trying to see what is in the background that's not happy. Alright, I guess that'll work. We're gonna triple back this bad boy and let's do. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the new aggressor because it's just cool. I really do like it. If I can find it, because I can't remember what the heck it is. There it is. A little bit of Mayhem remix. There's Generics Canopy still there. Yeah, there it is. That bad boy looks nice. Man, this thing has gotten choppy all of a sudden. I'm not sure what's going on. Give the Road Nation F14? Oh yeah. Oh, you got that too, most def. I will say my Tomcat game is kind of weak though. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, heck, you saw it just smacking some Tomcats. I will say though, kind of want to jump on blue team just to see what the heck. So again, same things, getting the cockpit set up. We'll press the mid-range missile mode, bring up our HSD. We'll go ahead and couple it so that way as we zoom in and out on our FCR, our HSD does the same thing. Alright, we've got our inert missiles because we got the blue band there, so these missiles are inert, whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and go dogfight mode. Again, we'll bring it up, HSD again, so cool. Those little stirrings up. Let's try this again. Maybe get one more kill and then we'll call it a night here. Getting close to time. I am not seeing a whole lot of red targets, so you know what? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on blue. I'm gonna get careened, but let's go ahead and go blue. And I think I'll do a cold start at Bestlawn, just because it's closest to the action. I'm gonna show a rapid start with the Viper here. So, get my controller set up. Seen a company-based top aces? Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I've seen them. They got the brand new. Well, I guess they're the latest customer to buy some Vipers. But yeah, kind of giving the Draken folks some competition there. Pressing all the buttons here. Uncage that. Wait a bit, let our RPMs come up. Quick check, everything should be good. Look like that. Just like that, we're already configured here. Alright, RPM's up. Let's go ahead and bloop. That one comes up. There we go. We got positive RPM. Canopy's coming down. Let's go ahead and increase the brightness. Both symbology and the HUD there. Bam, there we go. We ready to roll. If we really truly want to, we could just roll. Just like that. Got a bounce. Oh man, 545. Woo! Definitely appreciate you dropping in, man. You have a good one, Red. Do I have the MB339? Negative, I have not. No, not a huge fan of the trainers. I mean, it seems like a cool plane, but I ain't gonna lie, not my cup of tea. So I have skipped on that one for the time being. I've seen some other folks fly it, and it does seem pretty cool, but I've just kind of held off on it. I'm gonna bring out the Lizard here. That's good to go. Get that there. Gonna bring our Hemix up. Lights are coming off. Alright, list 0, recall 0, 0. But while we're here, we're gonna go sequence. Press M select here, and then I'm gonna press this TDC to press to go ahead and align the Hemix. Try to keep that there nice. M select again, press it again. This is the X and Y axis, just your roll axis basically. You can see I'm moving it with the TDC buttons here. And then the roll is the same thing. You see that down there at the bottom. Just want to align that. And we are good to go. That is how you align the hammocks there. Yep. Alright, and we are ready to roll. Alright, we'll get one more. So, holy crap, they're right there, right at the mountains. So we're going to be in the action as soon as we jump in it. So I'm going to go ahead and master arm on. Oop, as I start to run toward a hangar there. I ain't gonna lie, this is not going to be a good sortie. We're going to probably we're going to take off and die. That's probably what's going to happen. I might get a kill, maybe. HSD, dogfight mode, HSD again. We want to keep that HSD up, keep our situational awareness up as much as possible. Alright. Azimuth of 30, bars 2. Will not go as high on this one because the hostiles are so close, and as I mentioned before, blue side has a disadvantage when it comes to the data link in the mountains. So that's how I was able to get so close to those tomcats before they saw me. Alright, so here we go. Burner's coming up. Let's get into these mountains. The situational awareness has got to be really high when you're on the blue team and you're taking off from Beslan because they are so close to you. You'll be in a fight very quickly. Alright. Positive climb, gears up. Marines! Hoorah! Alright, let's go ahead and get our fuel up here. I think I'm going to have to end up jettisoning tanks anyway because we're so close, but we'll find out. I'm going to bring my radars up. We're about 30 miles out. What the hell's bells? What is this? I hope that's a friendly. I hope that's a friendly. Yeah, it looks like a tomcat. Yep, that's a friendly. Okay, let's disengage. Computer, let go. Thank you. There's a person coming in at Angels 9. Can you find them, please? Ah, they fired. Shoot. Yeah, that's an ET. Okay, let's get the heck out of here. That is an ET coming toward us. Alright, we're jumping. Oh boy. I'm not sure who that was. I appreciate that action. I'm sorry, 1 second. Alright, we're dumping tanks. We are low and fast. Boy, it is choppy as balls. I'm not sure why. Tigers. Appreciate the follow. How's it going, yeah? Hey, Ben, how's it going? Oh, yeah. I ended up digging out this one. I was making the aggressor video and found this one on the Eagle Dynamics homepage. It's freaking nice. Alright, we're going to go ahead and recommit. I was deathly scared. Oh, shoot, I did not decouple it. God dang it. I didn't decouple the radar. We were, there was a missile at us. And didn't quite want to get shot down. Alright, so we have to get some altitude. We're going to have to try to stay pretty close. You can see we dropped our tanks. Hawk Sight's helping us out. There's an F-18 behind us. Person showing at Angels 8. I just got smoked like a Philly blunt. Huh. What? I'm sorry, what? Oh wow, there was right up. Oh geez, like I was saying, guys, there was literally a Su-33 right underneath me. I mean, yeah, this is Growling Sidewinders Tigers, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Blue forces at an extreme disadvantage when it comes to radar. I mean, y'all saw I never got any indication of them whatsoever. We saw an F-18, we saw an F-14. Did not see an Su-33 that was literally right underneath me. Wow, that was crazy. We can try that one more time? Maybe I won't die this time so quickly, but I'm kind of expecting more or less the same. Do some J17 ops. Call of Duty. Yeah, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. I will say, yeah, maybe I just overlooked him on the Himix RWR there. Well, just the RWR in general, I'll say. So I'll say fall on my end. Let's try that again, though. I was bigly sad. Let's try it again. Let go. Let go. Oops. There we go. Let's do that and that. Get the Himix coming up. RPMs are coming up too. If you land a plane. That's true, I haven't flown the J17 in a while too. Yeah, you are not wrong there. That is it's a fun plane, very fun plane. And they added a bunch of new weapons to it too. Okay, let's try this again. This time, remove my head from the rectum and see if we can't get some kills. Let me wait on this. Let's let this thing come up first. Yeah, I'm gonna say I just missed him right there. You're right, Frogs. I just missed him on the RWR there. Okay, quick check. Everything's looking good. 420s and 9Xs. I done told you how I feel about 9Xs, man. Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. We'll see how this goes. I am not expecting. I think that I'm gonna die. I am not gonna lie to you. I expect that I will die. I'm gonna bring them on the internals here. Let's go 9X here. And I'll do a 9X here. Push that up there. And livery, let's go ahead and bring the same one again. I wonder if I was just sticking out like a sore thumb and that's how it killed me. Yeah, here we go. Alright, we'll give it a shot, man. We'll give it a shot. Alright, let's try this again. This time with gusto and feeling. Sheesh. Alright, let's go ahead and wait till the missiles get thrown up here and then we'll turn on the master arm. Let's go ahead and we'll couple it. HSD's rolling. There's a hostile like right there. There's a hostile F-16. Or there's a friendly F-16 there chasing the hostile. Okay, cool. Alright, well, as long as you guys want to handle that, that'd be great. Like Tony the Tiger, you know, I would not be complaining about that. Let's go. Alright, oh, looks like friendly may have taken an L on that one. Let's go ahead and get set up here. Forget Twiz. I'm gonna go ahead and go R-Wiz here. Range well scan because I'm gonna need my radar to be on point. We ain't messing around because we got targets up close. Alright, this time I will definitely pay attention. Wait, my Himix is not on. Dirt. List. Let's go list 0, recall 00, sequence. We do need to align this thing, but it won't let us, so that's fine. Alright, I'm not gonna complain. Let's go. I don't care. Alright. Do I use Trek R? A-firm. Yep, sorry about that. Hey, chaotic. Yep. Let's get airborne real quick. Alright, so hopefully maybe there's one or more of those folks who have been taken out. Let's try this again and actually live for a little while longer than a couple seconds. Alright, positive rate of climb, gears coming up. Let's go ahead and list 0. Actually, what am I thinking? 2. gonna keep track of fuel on this go around. Let's keep a good eye on our HIMICs. NS is our NSAMs, which are basically our friendly air-to-ground munitions. They're basically like surface-to-air missiles. Think ground-based AIM-120s. Man, that's a sea of red coming this way. Ooh boy, it's about to get real hot. I will appreciate the follow, man. Alright. And yeah, if you're curious about settings or anything, I can drop those in the chat a little bit later. Buddy Spike. Alright, gotcha. Disregard, disengage. Okay, quick look. I've got an F-16. Couple guys coming in at Angels 30. Man, that's high. Alright, so we're gonna climb up to meet them. The dangerous thing about this is these mountains, as I mentioned before. What the ooh, that makes me nervous. Okay, it's a friendly. Okay, cool. Okay, you saw that. We just had 2 tracks and they disappeared, and then another one just popped up out of nowhere. Look at the threats. NSAM, F-15. F-15s are friendly. Okay. MiG-29. Wow, it just popped up. Are you serious? Alright, dropping altitude. I'm gonna hold on to my back for the moment. So there's a 16 and a MiG-29. Ooh boy. Somewhere out here close. Alright, I'm gonna try and prosecute this MiG-29 real quick. It's somewhere over here in front of us. Dogfight mode's coming up. I'm gonna go this here. Keep my 120s out for the time being. I'll try my 9Xs a little bit later. Right now I want to go with what I think works, which right now is this. Okay, so nearest threat's gonna be what? I got hawk sights. I'm looking around, see if we can catch this MiG-29. There's one somewhere around us. I'm gonna bring up the vertical scan because it just helps us get a wider azimuth of scan. As close as we are. Keep checking 6 because I know there's somewhere a MiG-29 here. Hawksight is still showing to be the nearest threat. Okay. What the helicopter? Okay, Angels 20 directly ahead of us. You gonna lock radar? Radar, you gonna lock him? Lock radar? Radar, you gonna lock him? Oh boy. Angels 18, he's not seeing us. That's a good thing. F-16 on the nose. F-14, close range. Okay, here we go. Twiz, Fox 3. Right there on the nose. Oh, or not, because master arm's off, because I'm an idiot. Tries again. Fox 3 before he sees us. And we're dipping behind this mountain before we die. Because he probably saw us there late. We're dropping our flares. They're dropping our tanks. Shiza, there's another target right over here. We're terrain masking, terrain masking, terrain masking. MiG-29 on the nose, not good. We're about to have a very, very bad day. Did we get this kill? Nope, Fox 2. We're merged. That's a Viper coming over the top. I got the speed on them. This should be an easy kill for the most part. Missile came out the rail? Yeah. Yeah, it did. 100% sure did. Yeah. Could have been a flanker. Yeah, that was definitely a Viper. Oh, that was a 16 and there was a MiG-29 in the mix because I just got killed with them. Well, that sucked. Yep, that sure did. Yep, yeah. So there was a MiG-29 and an F-16 there that I did not see. I simply saw the F-16, but not the MiG-29. Well, damn. You want to try for one more kill? Alright, we'll do one more. Yeah, J11, yeah, must have been. Shoot. Okay. Because, boy, that 16 was about to die. Like, I was at the heart of the envelope. He was about to be a corpse, man. Let me tell you. But at the same time, that's combat, you know? You want to have wingman to help you out if you can. Because that guy saved his life. We're gonna do one more sortie and I call it knock it off for the night because I do need to be up in the morning. So that was disappointing. Let's close canopy. We're gonna give it one more go. Man, gotta get a kill here, man. Can't roll without getting killed for the night. Give me at least one more. Hemi's coming up. Okay, RPMs are good. Uncaged ADI. Let's get our HUD symbology going. Man, let's go. Let's get this kill, yeah? One more. Let's get one more. One more. Alright, let's go ahead and arm up. I am going to do the 6 120s on this go around. That's the other issue that I have is maybe it's just my bindings are bad, but I can't switch very quickly to the AIM 9X. Like, there's a couple different steps I got to do in order to get to. I got to go back to the inventory screen to do so. Here it is. All right, so I think we're about good here. Is that we're gonna transmit? Let's go ahead and I'll wait for the mashed arm. Man, it's a kick in the junk, man. Got you, Derek. Appreciate you, man. You have a good one, yeah. Yeah, I probably will hit you up with some of the flanker stuff just because I need to get a little bit better with it. Thinking I might be throwing it in Sage Tile, might be flying it in Sage Tile, so change up from the Viper every now and then just because, you know, with it being a little bit closer in on these next fights on the next season, I think it'll be a good plane to have. So yeah, I probably will be hitting you up about, not probably, I will be hitting you up about that. Alright, let's go list 0, recall 0, 0, sequence, M select, TDC depress. Okay, and select again. Ooh, a little bit of drift. Tokyo drift. Alright, and select pretty there. And roll is good. Okay. Hemix is aligned. Let's get this going. HMD. Let's go ahead and decouple. HSD is there. Alright, cool. Alright, now we're ready to roll for real, for real. Let's see if I can hit the runway before that guy does. I'll go ahead and get airborne real quick. Alright, one more sortie, and we'll call it. Later, man. You have a good one, yeah? Appreciate you, Night Ray, stopping in, yeah? I can semi-help you with AFOQT later on. I'm not sure if you looked at the pilot portion of that or anything. I'm sure you probably have. There's probably no factor for you. But just know that the math portion does factor into the pilot portion as well. At least, actually, I take it back. My information is dated, so never mind. I don't know if that's still a thing. So never mind. I'm not going to say that. It used to. Let's see. I don't see anybody here, so I'm going to go ahead and take the active down this way. I see the Viper down there. Let's go ahead and take off here. Alright, again, situational awareness is going to be the key here. Let's get airborne, try to get a quick kill, and then we'll call and knock it off for the night. And while I'm here, I guess I'll go ahead and advertise it. So I am making you could mention, you see all the different aggressor liveries. I am going to be doing an aggressor-based cinematic. So if you're good with either the F-16, A4, F-5E, or F-14, you'd like to be in a cinematic, let me know. I think the Discord should be cycling around here every now and then. The link for the Discord should be cycling. If not, I will drop it in here. So... Yep, yeah, no biggie, man. Whoa, and just like that, we're okay. Identify. Nope, hostile. 16 miles, Fox 3. Look at that. Did we pull up our gears? We did. All right, cool. I'm like, wait a minute. Do we even pull up our freaking gears? Okay, I'm gonna presume that they got a missile on us. Missile's active here in a little bit. I'm gonna go defensive as soon as I can. Yep, there you go. They fired. Alright, let's go ahead and drop these tanks. I need as much speed as I possibly can. We're going to try to run that bad boy underground. We're going to do a nice shallow dive. get nice low on the deck here. And you see the missile warning went out. We're nice and flying level. So I'm gonna go ahead and recommit. Let's see, no kill there, so he's still airborne. But we got friendlies that are here to help us out. And that's cool, so I am gonna recommit. Keep an eye on our fuel state. Man, person's coming up in at Angels 42. Seriously? Whew. Okay, let's get our radar up there. Let's see if we can't swat them out the air. Whoa! Angels 4. What the? 16, somewhere around here. Oh, he's fired on this. Shoot. Yeah, there's an ET probably coming our way. I don't know if we can ditch this one. We're gonna try it. Oh. Okay, cool. We're good. Whew. Yo, that freaking MiG-29 came out of nowhere, yo. What the? You guys suck, and I hate you. Alright, I don't know where that MiG-29 came from, and I don't know where they went to. But, yeah. There's a MiG-29 somewhere out here, and that sucks. Alright, vertical scans up. Where the heck did he go? Literally just disappeared. Okay, y'all saw that. Was scanning? Yeah, no. It's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's just not gonna happen. Wait, that was a 120 that killed me? What? Wait, there was no hostiles around. So that's what I'm talking about. That's literally what I'm talking about. Current tech situation, proximity to enemy, expect to see, why bother bringing bags? That's a good question. On the off chance it happened to survive, really? That's really what it was, but yeah. Kind of hoping I can get a kill, stay in the fight for a little while. You're right though, no, it's pretty useless. Especially with the base being that close, but in that case it don't matter because I can't see him. I mean, I was definitely scanning RWR. I guess I saw the 16, but I didn't see him on radar though, so I wouldn't have been able to lock him up. And I was visual scanning with the HEMIX. I was in vertical scan for a little while. I don't know. No, you're right. That's a good question, Striker. That's legit. No, you're 100% right. You're right. As close as it was, it really didn't need bags at all. Just on that off chance it happened to survive, I still have some legs to fight and keep going with, fuel-wise. But yeah, ultimately you're right. Should not have bought them. So yeah, we're gonna call it here. I kind of want to BFM for the night just to end the night on a positive note, but I do need to call it, knock it off for real. FR. So let's see, who do we got on the Twitch side? We'll go ahead and do a raid, and it's super choppy. I really got to figure that out. I'm not sure why it's so choppy. But oops, not that. If you are on the Twitch side, no worries, Striker. Y'all have a good one, yeah? If you're on the Twitch side, stand by. We're going to go ahead and raid some folks here, see what we got online. And we will do a raid. We got Blue Knight. Any recommendations? I see we've got Ringo. And we'll probably hit them up. Yeah, we'll go ahead and raid Ringo here, so stand by on the Twitch side. Bloop, bloop, bloop. There we go. And let's go here. What the fudge? Introducing guest star. Oh, that seems pretty cool. Remind me later, Gator. Later, Gator. Alright, let's go. Whoops. What is Ringo's name? Is it X Ringo, I think? Yep, stand by. Oh, raid Boomer 87? Okay, gotcha. We'll hit up Boomer 87. Let's get him. Boomer 87. Yep, got him. Okay. Alright, so if you're on the Twitch side, stand by. We're gonna raid Boomer 87. I seriously appreciate everybody tuning in. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy shotted. We will be doing this again next Monday. Probably do some more DCS, ain't gonna lie. I kinda wanna do Ace Combat, but probably will do it again, so we'll see. Ooh, air refuel and training at night. Ooh, spicy, extra spicy. Sheesh. Alright, let's go ahead and raid Boomer. Really appreciate everybody tuning in. After that out. Thanks for watching. Raiding.